It's unhaul day. I was gonna just sit down and go through the books with you, but I think we'll do something a little more fun. I'm actually gonna take you shelf by shelf as I unhaul them and see what I'm gonna get rid of. You may be asking yourself, April, you have lots of room. You don't need to do an unhaul. No, I probably don't, but for my sanity's sake, I need to do an unhaul. I am very much a minimalist person a lot of the times. And every once in a while, you just need a good clean out. A clean out of your space, a clean out of your brain. You know, they go hand in hand. So there are 2 sections of these bookshelves that I think will be drastically reduced to make room for all of the fantasy romance books I probably will be buying at Romanticycon. I'm gonna be quite honest, I probably will be bringing home a lot of new books this year, at least in February. I don't know about the rest of the year, but at least in February. So in order to get started, we need to turn all of these books around so we can see what the heck we're dealing with, and we'll go from there. Okay, we're done flipping everything around. It looks so different. I just don't like it like this, guys, okay? It's just not my thing. I love all my books, but it just doesn't look as good as they do with the pages out. You know what I mean? So we're gonna start with this shelf right here, which is kind of like my YA shelf, mostly. And honestly, some of these books gotta go. So the first shelf is actually my pirate shelf, and some of these books are actually in this little bookshelf thing for Romanticycon, so we're not going to get rid of any of those. That's my little DIY one in the back there, and then these are special editions that I love, not getting rid of. Okay, here. To Kill a Kingdom, I really, really loved. I think my daughter will eventually read this, so I might go ahead and keep that one. Same with Sky in the Deep. You know what? No, she's not. She's not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it. They're going. Both of those are going. I really liked The Blood Heir, and Amelie is going to Romanticycon, so this actually needs to go in there. House on the Cerulean Sea is staying. This series, I really liked it. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. For now, it's making the cut. But honestly, the second book wasn't the best. It really wasn't the best. You know what? We're keeping it. This is also a very underrated YA series, so that one we're gonna keep. These 2, I did love these books, but I've literally just never thought of them. There's nothing wrong with them. I think they're beautifully written. The covers are gorgeous. But do I need them? I don't think I need them, and honestly, somebody else would love to find these and read these. So I think those are gonna go too. I actually haven't read this yet. I got it from an author I want to give away, so that's gonna stay. And then my V.E. Schwab's definitely staying. Hello, Dust. Oh no, that isn't Dust. What is that? Oh yeah, you are. You're Dust. Okay. My Mary E. Pearson's not going away. Definitely keeping. Definitely keeping. This is another underrated YA magical fantasy romance. That's staying. All my Trisha Levin sellers staying. These 2 are kind of on the chopping block. I love this series again. I don't have the second book, but I have this first book. It's an Arthurian gender bent legend, and I do love it, but again, it's just not one that I think about a lot. This one too. Like, this is a thief. story. But this one was so cool. Like, she gets cursed and she kind of is starting to turn into a gemstone. Which one are we getting rid of here? Or do we need to get rid of either of them? I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm not reading YA right now, nor do I see myself reading YA in the future. So I'm just kind of wanting to make more room on these shelves. Get rid of things that, why am I holding on to it? I don't know. But if my daughter's gonna read it at some point, she's 12. She does like fantasy books. Will she read it? I don't know. She likes animal books right now, but again, she's 12. She's getting into the teenage years soon. Will she read it? This is really tough. Okay, because I'm having a struggle bus, I'm gonna keep them both. Okay, we're just gonna keep them both and we're gonna move on. Okay, down here, I think this duology is going. We don't need it anymore. Hated this book. Not hated. Hated is a strong word. Loved this one, but again, I don't think I need it. So, here. It's just gonna fall over anyway, so we're gonna put them there. This one too, this is another Margaret Owen series that I thought was really, really cool. They're kind of like plague doctor people, and there's a lot of politics going on. Honestly, I really liked this series, but I think, again, I just don't think about it. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's gonna go in the pile. Never getting rid of Caraval. Like, legit never. I love it. Never getting rid of Strange Dreamer and Amuse the Nightmares. Never, ever, ever getting rid of Dance of Thieves. Those are all staying. My last shelf down here that's very dusty. These are all my like horror books. And honestly, I just reread this with Becky and we all disliked so much. The second book is definitely like the better one, but you know what? It's gonna go in the pile. I love this duology by Hafsa Faizal. That's not going anywhere. Ember in the Ashes? Hell no, not going anywhere. But okay, don't hate me, but these are probably gonna go. I've read them so many times, and I don't think I'm gonna read it again. Plus, they have these painted edges, and that is not the vibe of the bookshelf when all the pages are turned around, especially this red one. I love these books. Like, these are really good, but again, this was a phase of my life I'm just not in anymore, so it's going. I told you this was gonna be brutal, okay? I'm gonna be a little brutal here. It's gotta go. It's okay. I had a great time with it at one time in my life. I don't need it forever. Okay, shelf number 2. This one is mostly like adult fantasy mixed with YA fantasy. So here at the top, the first one leaving. Goodbye forever. I don't wanna ever see you again. Bye-bye. I think the rest of them there are staying. Over here we have Brandy Sandy. Ugh. This is a terrible book. Okay, this was the first book and it's good. I'm not gonna read it again. Somebody else can read it. And honestly, I have them all on audiobook. And it was just okay. Like, I liked it, but I much prefer the Coven she wrote than this one. It's going. All right, what do we got left here? Ninth House. All of these are staying. All of these are staying, except for this one. This was just okay, and I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh, let's not put stuff on top of the tablet. Okay, here, the whole next shelf staying. Like, absolutely, absolutely. Sorry, my lights have been giving me problems, so I had to take them out. Now they're in my way. These are staying, absolutely staying. Haven't read it, absolutely staying. And then down here, I have considered getting rid of this series, but I kind of love it. It's very devious for a YA. You know what? We'll keep it. We'll keep them all. And this is just one of my favorite adventure YA fantasy romances that very underrated. Okay, shelf number 3 is fantasy romance shelf. Like literally all these books plus some special editions. So up here, Castle of Never and Nightmares. I just read that and I didn't love it. I didn't love it, but I also didn't hate it. I think I'm gonna keep it for now. These are duplicates. I have special editions now of them, but I don't want to get rid of them, honestly. I love the original covers. These are my babies. This is my baby. Like, this one's my baby too. Nope. Not getting rid of that one. Akatar is staying. It's making the cut. You know this is coming, right? You know this is coming. Crescent City. Absolute trash. Hate it. Loved this one, but I just don't like the urban fantasies like series thing that she's doing with that one. That is not a series I want to keep. Somebody else, many others will like it way more than I will. So a free little library around me is gonna have a very fun time. Okay, this shelf, we have, these are still gifts that I don't want to get rid of. I really like this one. I haven't read this. No, wait. Yeah, I did read that one. You know, I don't have the rest of the series, but I don't want to get rid of it. You know, we're going to keep that. I did like this one a lot. And here, I think these Amanda Boucher's, they're supposed to be sci-fi romance. You know what? I was gonna get rid of these, but I have been wanting a sci-fi romance that doesn't deal with aliens. Let's keep them. Let's actually read them. This one here. Yeah, this was a gift, and I love you who gave this to me, but I don't think I will ever read it. It's contemporary. And this was like a local author from her, but I'm not gonna read this one. I'm gonna read the other one she gave me. Okay. Yeah, no. Absolutely not. Those are all like 100% favorites. Also my special editions down here. I don't think any of these are gonna go. This is a Holly Renee book, Mary E. Pearson. This is the Dana Evan book. This one might be potentially go, but since I love the edges so much with the sun and the moons, that's my thing. Staying. This is Carissa Broadbent, Rebecca Yarros, and then Bonded by Thorns, and then Ivy Asher books that I'm not going to get rid of because I'm actually currently reading those. So that shelf mostly staying intact. Over here, okay, so I read Skyward and Starsight, and I liked them both. I have not read this one yet. I really need to get to it. Again, sci-fi without romance. Maybe like a tiny bit, no romance in this, I don't think. But it's also Brandon Sanderson. And I love his stories, so I don't think any of those are going away. I think my sci-fi shelf, honestly, is gonna stay largely the same. I love pretty much all of these books. Shatter Me is staying. It's like one of my absolute, I'm gonna say guilty pleasures because these books are they're not that great, but the ride is enjoyable. Like the whole ride is enjoyable. So those are staying. I have a giveaway here I still need to read. I, again, just love all these sci-fi books. Like these are all YA sci-fis. That I still think about, and I love them, so they're staying. Okay, next, contemporary romance is the last shelf, and honestly, and these, okay, let's start with the special editions first. This one definitely leaving because I have the audiobook of it, and I don't think I want that one. The Half King. I don't know, guys. Did y'all like this? Do I need to read it? I haven't read it yet. I don't think the edges are that special, but I also think it's pretty. It is fantasy romance. Let's keep it for now. These are already up on my Pango, I think, so those ones I'm not gonna keep. I did just read this one, and I honestly kind of freaking loved it, so I took it off my Pango. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I just got this as a gift. Again, this is one of the Harper L. Woods books that I really loved, so I'm gonna keep it. Lore of the Wilds. Is this signed? Because she is gonna be at Romanticycon. I want to say it's signed. It is. So I don't even need to like get it signed again. I'm gonna keep it. I loved it. I think it was cute. It was a cute little story. Okay. One of my favorite Christmas books ever. Not leaving. Not leaving. Nope. And then these two as well. Again, I'm not reading contemporary romance, and I feel like this shelf could be better utilized somewhere else. I know, The Hating Game. It's a classic. It's a classic, but I also think somebody else will love it. I do want to keep the Jen DeLucas. I do want to keep the Talia Hibberts. Again, Sarah Hogel is just my girl. Oops, sorry. This one I love as well, Diana Biller. One of my all-time favorite contemporary romances ever. Absolutely loved it. This one, I didn't love this one from the series. Was it the one with April? No, this is the one with Stacy. When I'm in the mood, I do like the writing. Okay, down here we have a very dusty copy of Hollow. That is staying. The Bromance Book Club books. No. I think those are gonna go. I absolutely adore these. I still adore them. This wasn't the most. Was this the one? I loved the other one more. Nope, keeping it. Bromance Book Club going red, white, and royal blue. I loved this. I've tabbed it, but do I need to keep a copy of it? We're gonna keep that one. Yes to this one, this series. Before Christina Lauren went all like women's fiction-y kind of. And this one too, also always a classic. I actually really liked this one. I think this is the one where he was the Russian, right? And he had a cheese allergy. That was funny. These ones I put out here because I still need to read them. Yes, I'm going to keep this Tess Bailey. I haven't read it yet. That one too. The Kiss Quotient, another fantastic contemporary romance. But again, I am just not reading any of these at all anymore. I've read it several times now, and I think I'm done. So we're going to give it a new home. Crazy Stupid Romance, also giving that one. This one was so freaking cute. So freaking cute. But I think, do I want to get rid of it? I did really enjoy this one. Like, it was unhinged in a way. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. Tessa Bailey. I loved this one, but again, I just don't think I need it. Sarah Hogel, never getting rid of. And then I love this whole series. This one is my favorite. I did not like this one. So, well, it's not that I didn't like it. It just wasn't as good as the other one. So we're going to get rid of that one. And we're going to keep this one, but we're not going to keep this one either. This one was probably my least favorite because it was more of a sports romance. But the other two, absolutely keeping. I can move all my contemporaries to one shelf now. That would be nice. So I also have this gigantic bag of historicals for my historical romance shelf. and plus some books that I already had as an unhaul. Just a lot of books that this John Scalzi, where I love John Scalzi. I don't know where I got it from. I don't know what series it is. I think it's from the Old Man's War series. I don't think I'm gonna read it, so that was gonna go. A lot of just like random books that those are not gonna stay. I better keep my other book away. These books are all ones that I've read that were just okay. They weren't amazing, and as you can see, my other historical romance shelf full. I am getting rid of, again, The Magic. It was not my favorite book. Sorry, didn't like it. This was one of the Sophie Jordans that I didn't like. Connie Mason. There's not like, this isn't like a super special one. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool, but we don't need it. A Joanna Lindsay that did not make the cut. Anna Harrington, well, I loved this whole series. She kind of like wrote two series that are very similar at the same time, and I was getting them so mixed up. This series is really cool, but I just don't think I'm ever gonna reread it. So another Evie Dunmore. Getting rid of both of those, but I think I've had that in my unhaul pile for a long time. Heather Graham, don't care about. More Lisa Kleypas and Joanna Lindsay, I think that is. Yeah, that I don't care about. This was the only Erica Ridley of the series that I just, it was fine, but it wasn't my favorite. I actually still need to get the last book in this series, Virginia Henley, that I bought. I bought this, and it did not even have a step back. So why did I buy it? I don't know. Another Lisa Kleypas that I don't care about. I don't care about all of Lisa's books. This was one Maggie gave me, and I'm sorry, Maggie. I don't like it. I didn't like it. Okay, I didn't. These two, read them, don't care about them. Sorry, this is a closed door historical romance. Again, I don't want to be that person, but I am. Not even a little bit. Pirates though. So if you want closed door historical romance, read this one. Lorraine Heath and me don't always get along, and this was one that I absolutely just hated. This one was, I think, from my grandma. Sorry, Grandma. I've decided not to read it. And then these two, this is one that's step back's kind of cool. But again, I don't think I need it. Another Joanna Lindsay that didn't make the cut. These books are from another unhaul that I did that I still have. So Belladonna, Aphrodite and the Duke, The Fiancé Farce, Fourth Wing, or no, it's Iron Flame, but it doesn't have the special size on it. Another Anna Harrington, another Lorraine Heath. I tried, okay? I tried, but I hated this one. Amelie Howard's book that looks almost exactly the same. Way better in my opinion, so that one got tossed aside. Again, these came from Grandma. Sorry, Grandma. Sorry, Grandma, don't care anymore. Another Connie Mason that says pirate, but it's just kind of okay. And then this one again was one that I really liked the step back of. I'll show it. It is cool. I haven't seen anything like that. It's pretty unique. Plus the peep cutout thing here, the die cut, whatever it's called. But I don't care enough anymore. I did like the Duchess Hunt. Like, I will say I did like the Duchess Hunt. But Lorraine, I can read you in other places, and someone else will love you more. You know what I mean? Someone will love you so much more than me. And then my last historical romance I'm getting rid of. Another Lisa Kleypas. Listen, I only like the Wallflowers. I'm gonna be real honest. I only like the Wallflowers. And I'm just not gonna read any of the others. Thought I was. Thought about it. Changed my mind. I do like the little gold moon on here and the little castle though. This one's just kind of cute. But I think, again, little free libraries around my town will love these books. So that's it. Those are all the books I gotta find a home for, since having a tough time getting rid of books these days. I think I need to make a little free library trip. Haven't done one of those in a long time. I need to stuff some libraries full of romance. Because us moms need to read something too, okay? Anyways, let me know if you think I'm making a huge mistake by getting rid of any of these books. I'll probably still get rid of them, but that's okay. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!